G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_gaming for another Dokkan battle video. So for today's video we're going to be running through the team building guide for the physical Super Saiyan 3 Rose / full power Rose. Extremely hype unit. It's just completely sick. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content. I do team building guides for all the new units that come out. So jumping straight on into it, as you can see here, teams, we've got quite a number here. The Rose does lead Super Saiyan 3 Transformation Boost and Dragon Ball Heroes, so obviously they'll get a mention. But yeah, we'll go through some team builds later on in the video. For our links, we've got Brutal Beatdown, Super Saiyan, Godly Power, Prepare for Battle, Nightmare, Fear and Faith, and Fierce Battle. The omission there is obviously that we don't have big bad bosses, so that sucks. Would have been really good for this Rose because that is a phenomenal link, but we make do with what we've got. So for our link set, it doesn't change when you do transform into Rose, but obviously that's not a full power. That's not really a rotation option you'll be able to get too often. Dropping down to 5 links, we've got the 2 Super Saiyan 4 Brolys, so the Limit Breaker and the just normal Super Saiyan 4. Neither of them are all that crash hot, so probably rotations that I would avoid somewhat. We've then got the STR Rose, who is also not bad, but I wish he was just a bit better. Jumping down to 4 links here, we've got the Tech Goku Black Rose and Zamasu. We've got the Tech Gods, the Physical Godku, the AGL Blues. 3 super class units, so probably ones you won't run next to him all that often, but they do share some links there. And then we've got the Int Goku Black EZA as well as the AGL transforming Zamasu. So yeah, a couple of good partners in there. Dropping down to 3 links now, we've got the Tech Rage Vegeta, Berserk Vegeta, whatever we're calling him now. The Int LR Rose EZA, who's super good, love him. The AGL Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the other main banner unit here, or featured banner unit. Then got the Tech Merge Zamasu, a unit that I think we'll definitely be making teams with this Rose. The Dark King Fu, another one of those new units on the banner. And then we do also get the Awakening for the modified Janemba, who I think now that the showcases are out has actually surprised quite a few people there. So jumping into the team builds here, and we're firstly going to look at the team build for the Rose's own leader skills, so Dragon Ball Heroes, Super Saiyan 3 and Transformation Boost. So we've got Rose in at the leader there, obviously. We've got STR Hearts here, the Dark King Fu, the Physical Roble or Roblu, whatever you say her name, the modified Janemba, and then the AGL Golden Cooler here. So with the rotations, we'd definitely be running Rose alongside Hearts on one rotation, and then along with Dark King Fu on the other. Roblu will also be able to give the potential scouter effect. She's got the dodge. She's an orb changer. I think she is a pretty effective unit when you are getting those dodges off. Modified Janemba, as I mentioned, one that people were probably, and I was definitely one of them, didn't think was going to be all that great, but his stats look to be really crazy when he can get that guard as well. Then you add in Golden Metal Cooler here, is a unit that has the damage reduction. And instead of going with sort of another weaker floater option unit, I've decided I think it's a good idea to bring him in just to have some safety in that back third slot. But you could easily exchange him for another support class unit or a orb changer or something along those lines. So definitely going to be a pretty effective team build here, I do think. So the next team we're going to look at is the Dragon Ball Heroes Grade 8 Power Fused Fighters team. So this one is the AGL Vegito lead. So as you can see here, we've got a number of, really good units on this team with the Vegito as our lead. Tech Merge Zamasu, awesome that we've got the Fused Fighters lead as a part of Vegito, so we can bring him on the team. Can then have the Rose alongside him. We've got the physical Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, who's getting an amazing EZA. The Dark King Fu again, and then the Int Pan. So Int Pan is a support class unit for the heroes or crossover. I can't remember which of the two. But she, 40%. She's got her dodge. Can definitely be a really valuable unit to slap on as a 6th or 7th option. So the rotations of this one would be the two Super Saiyan 4 Vegetos together. That's going to allow us to get a ton of links active and fire off a billion damage. Then got the Tech Merge Zamasu alongside the Rose. They'll work, really effectively together. Then you're going to have the other Vegeto floating with Dark King Fu, and also the Int Pan, as I mentioned, with that support. So this team will work pretty well. The only thing will be is on every third rotation, that friend Vegito will lose the second part of their damage reduction, just because Merge Zamasu isn't part of crossover or Grade A power. So there will be a little bit of loss there, but that will only be, every few rotations. It's not going to be like a regular. So I think it is worth the risk somewhat there. So moving on, we've got the Realm of Gods / Fused Fighters / Final Trump card team. So this one is the lead of the Merge Zamasu. Having two Merge Zamasus on a team is definitely going to be a great thing always. So we've got, obviously, the new Rose, the Int LR Rose, as I mentioned, really good unit. Can pour on so much damage and becomes quite adequate defensively as well. Dark King Fu again, just because I love his orb changing. So I'll be including him in teams all the time. We've got the STR Sealers, so a unit that does support time travelers, but is also a dodging unit, so you'll love to see that. And then we've got the Int Chi. So the thing that I will note is that you do want the 3 crossover units for Rose to be at his best. So we get that with Fu, Sealers, and obviously the Rose himself. But then we've got Int Chi in the back end there. She's got the Scouter, dodge chance, orb changing support. She literally does it all. She's almost a must run if you do have her. Other option, someone like the Int Piccolo Jr. was also another unit that I was tossing up bringing on the team for her. But in terms of rotation pieces, we'd have Zamasu with the Super Saiyan 3 Rose, and then Tech Merge Zamasu with the Int LR Rose. That's going to leave us to float our 2 hero units in Dark King Fu and Sealers, as well as Int Chi. So we've got orb changing, we've got support. This team has got quite a bit of versatility, I guess, but it will be RNG reliant on us actually getting those dodges off. But I do really much like the look of that team. So the next team we're going to look at is the Time Travelers team. So led by the physical Trunks here. Trunks, I think, has grown on people's radars. I think a lot of people enjoy him a lot more than they thought they were going to. So he gives the 200% to Time Travelers. We've then got the Rose. AGL Zamasu gets a mention on this team. The Int Vegeta and Trunks. STR Sealers again. And then the STR Xeno Goku. So for this one, you'd be running the Int Vegeta and Trunks as your main rotation piece with the physical Trunks. And then on the other rotation, you'd have the AGL Merge Zamasu alongside the Super Saiyan 3 Rose. That's going to leave you again to float Sealers, the friend Trunks, as well as the STR Xeno Goku. So STR Xeno Goku is going to be really good on a full Time Travelers team. He gets that full damage reduction. And again, we're fulfilling that requirement of the 3 crossover units here. The only annoying thing will be when we do get the 2 physical Trunkses on rotation together. But that will be only one every third rotation. Every one of their third rotation, so it's like every 6 rotations or whatever. So not really the end of the world, I don't think. And then the final team build we'll look at is a bit of a wonky one, but it is the Power of Wishes / Final Trump card team. So for this one, it's led by the Z Duo. yeah, it is a bit of a wonky team build, but one I thought could be fun to include here because everyone loves the 8th anniversary LRs. So from there, we've got the Super Saiyan 3 Rose, the Tech Merge Zamasu, in Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who recently came out on Global, who's still really, really hype, the AGL Vegito, and then AGL Mechikabura. So, again, we've got the crossover restrictions with the Rose, Vegito, and Mechikabura. For our rotations, it'd be Texamasu alongside the SSJ3 Rose, and then we'd have the Super Saiyan 4 Goku with the AGL Vegito. Now, the painful one with this is that we don't have the full damage reduction for the Vegito, but I think we'll be able to sort of make do, I do think. So we are going to be floating both of the Z duos. It will mean that we will quite often have to use their standbys, I guess, but that will give us access to extra orb changing. We'll have the big old nuke spirit bomb, so I don't think it is the end of the world. And then we'll also have Mechikabura floating with the nuking and whatnot. So again, as I mentioned, quite a wonky team build, but I think you'll definitely be able to make it work. But in terms of my favourite team build, I think it is this Realm of Gods Fuse Fighter Final Trump card team. Getting access to someone like Chilai on the team is, I think, going to be really, really helpful. So let me know which of the team builds down below is your favourite. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.